Good morning, everyone. We have something to install, and as you can see on his hood scoop, it's kind of oxidizing a bit. So we have another option. Well, actually, we have options to do it. We can actually buff it out and all that, but you know what? We'll replace it with something better, something nicer. And as you can see on my car, that's what we're going to install. Let's get Mark's car in the garage and let's start working. Alright guys, so right in front of me I have a box from OLM. Uh, I'll just use my car as a table. I'm not installing this in my car, but as you know from the thumbnail already, or the title, you already know what we're installing. So I'll just take this out for y'all. It has been pre-opened. Mark has looked at it already just to make sure things was okay. But I am gonna open it up and take a look at it. As you can see, we have an OLM A1 hood scoop style, or A1 style hood scoop in carbon fiber. So this is gonna replace Mark's OE hood scoop, and I think now's the time because of the oxidation and put something better. But yeah, look, it's nice. It has of course carbon fiber, and you have these little, I'm not sure, wind vents. I'm not sure what they call it. So yes, it is actual carbon fiber. It's not a replica of some sort. Alright guys, so the hood scoop did come with hardware. You're actually going to use 5 of the Allen key style type bolts. Sorry, brain fart. These were actually, which actually differs from the OE. This will actually screw from the bottom up. So they implemented some holes here with some actually hardware that you can actually thread those screws in. Did I say bolts? I meant screws. But it'll go from bottom up. It did eliminate a lot of the OE mounting hardware, just to let you know. So I'm pretty sure this will hold nice and tight when it's installed. But here's the hood scoop under the sun, and it looks nice actually. Not bad for aftermarket carbon fiber style hood scoop. But I will now actually attempt to install it. So let's go back under the garage and install this bad boy. I'm just gonna do like a mock-up real quick and show you how it'll actually sit on the hood scoop. I mean, it won't be perfect, but it's gonna give us an idea of how it'll look. So I'm sorry, OLM A1. So basically something like that, but of course it's gonna sit more flush. And yeah, but first we gotta uninstall everything under the hood and install this right after. Alright, so we made it under the hood. Of course we're gonna have to take off this heat padding. I'm not sure what you called it, but there are some clips that are holding it. There's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I believe 10. But even after, when it comes off, that's not going to be it, because we have to take this guy off, I believe. But I'll go through it and we'll see what we get. Alright, so if you have this tool right here, this comes in handy. It'll pop out the clips easier without breaking it. I'm going to try on one and see if it actually works. So you might want to be careful here, so you don't want to break it and lose it. Fuck! They would fly. I'll show you how this thing pops up after I take out the last one. Mind you, it is sitting on tab, so you might want to have to maneuver it, and it pops right off. So there you go. I don't want to break any. So after you take off the cover, you want to locate these 4 hex nuts, which is I think 8mm, but you can actually use a 5/16 if you don't have an 8mm. So let's remove these. Let's backtrack and overview what we had to actually take out here. So basically, after you remove the underlining panel, what you need to do is you take out 4 hex nuts, which are about I think 8mm or 5/16. You will need to actually take out these 2 clips down here because this is actually holding the hood scoop in. Optional, if you want to take these up portions out, you could. It'll make it easier to actually push the hood scoop from the bottom up to the top. But at this point, everything's loose. You can actually now remove the hood scoop, and I'll show you in that next segment. Alright, so from this point on, you can actually lift the hood, and like I said, if you have that gap with the lining underneath, you can actually push it from here. That's why you access it from the top, or you can actually push it from the studs where the hex nuts came off, and try to push it up slowly like this, like that. So you have access. As soon as it pops up like this, you have space to actually put your fingers in and give it a lift. Actually, don't forget, I think if that middle one pops back in, you might have to go from the bottom again. Yes, so that middle tab will actually pop back in, so make sure it doesn't. Now I can actually lift it from the middle like this, lift it up, and you want to slide it up towards you. So lift it up, slide it, and it'll pop right off. So right now the hood scoops off the car, and now you have no hood scoop. I actually have the A1 style carbon fiber hood scoop in my hand, and I am actually mocking it up right now. As you can see, it does fit perfect. At this point, it's optional if you want to put some weather stripping around here or some padding. It's all preference, but this will work just fine. As long as we can mount the screws back here, it'll hold. Alright everyone, I just wanted to let you know that the SubiHi online shop is finally up. Since you made it this far into the video, I would like to give you a 10% off coupon code. Yes, you heard it. Type in SHRMS808 to get your 10% off while purchasing SubiHi products. Once again, it's subihihawaii.com. Go ahead, use the promo code SHRMS808. No scare 'em, go get 'em. The weather stripping was actually optional, but I would actually recommend putting weather strip. I just use some weather stripping for the AC and stuff that I have extra left over. Usually it'll come with a 3M weather stripping, but since I had these, I'll just use these. So I just edge it around here, as you can see, and I actually put one right here, so when it sits onto that gate for the hood scoop, it'll not make any rattling or vibration sound or whatever. But yeah, let's go ahead install this. I will start by putting a bolt here because I don't want to lift the hood and this thing comes popping off, and you know, we're in the you know what I mean. All right, let's do it. All right folks, so off camera I went ahead and did some cleaning here because yeah, dirt, you know. So got the hood scoop here. I am gonna start by putting one here, one screw here, so as soon as I pop the hood open, it doesn't fall out. But let me get to that. Let me just mock it up real quick. Make sure it'll fit with the weather stripping that I just put. Looks like there is some gapping with the weather stripping in place. But as soon as I put the hardware, it should be fine. Alright guys, so we are under the engine bay at the moment, and I actually went ahead and screwed in the carbon fiber hood scoop. So basically this is what you're playing with. With the hardware, these screws right here, you will have 5 of them, and it will actually screw from the bottom up because there are, I think, rivet nuts in the carbon fiber hood scoop. So you want to just evenly distribute torque and that'll sit just fine. So let me put this down real quick. So there's a hood scoop installed on the hood actually. And it looks good. We had a situation with it gapping here and all that stuff, but it turned out to be perfectly okay. So right now it's sitting nice and tight. But there you have it. It's installed. Oh, what you got there, Mark? Is it what I think it? Whoa! You finally got your plates, bro.
Yes.
Well, I guess we're slapping that on today too then. Nice.